Hey, I'm Kai Kai, and I travel around the world exploring cultures through their fitness. Today, I am in Taipei, Taiwan, at a government-funded gym. Hey, good morning. Today is my last day in Taiwan. Heading back to the Philippines, Manila. One of the things I learned here in Taiwan is that the government really looks after their citizens. I don't know what the tax rate is. They have a progressive tax rate and I couldn't get a clear answer. But like last night, I found out that every single riverfront or ocean front around all of Taiwan, they have parks, parkways, where they're those thin parks, but you can ride a bike, you can walk. And Zach and I, we took like a 2.5, 3 hour trip, and we went around and we saw carts, we saw temples. Like, it was gorgeous. Taiwan seems to really take care of their citizens. They have a national health care plan. Zach, before he became a resident, you know, where they're like, okay, we understand you're a foreigner, but you're here permanently. He had some health issue. I don't remember what it was. And COVID. He came back from China. He was here for COVID. And the government was like, no, we got to put you in a hospital. We got to do this. We got to do this. And he spent several weeks in the hospital. And at the end, they're like, here's the bill. He's like, no. I said I wanted to leave the whole time. You guys forced this on me. This is way too much. I can't pay this. And they're like, oh, no worries. A temple will pay for it then. So apparently, like, they just have so many programs to look after their people. Today at Wave Fitness, I am doing chest and booty full body. When I say full body, I mean full body minus two major compound muscles. Compound muscles are muscles that when you work them, they work several muscles around them. So chest is a compound. It works your chest, it works your shoulders, it works your bicep. If I just do curls, biceps, I'm just working my biceps unless I'm doing it like a weirdo, which is probably accurate for me. When I do back, you're working several muscles in the back. You're working your shoulders, your bicep. So when I say full body, chest and bum focused, that means I'm doing calves, I'm doing hamstrings, I'm doing bum, lower back, abs, chest, bicep, tricep, shoulders. So I'm missing my back and my quads, my legs, my thighs. And it's because those muscles are so big and complicated, I have a hard time working them out every day. So I give them a 24-hour break. So this is a full body chest and bum day. So come with me if you want to see a Taiwanese sponsored gym and how good Taiwan takes care of its citizens. And we are there. Oh, Taiwan, you are hot and humid, but you do not beat Philippines. And that's where I'm going back to. No way you beat Philippines. Okay, this is it right here. This entire building. They have Olympic swimming pool, several hot tubs, cold plunges, steam rooms, saunas. They have table tennis, ping pong. They have badminton courts. They have pool tables. They have libraries in here, like little kid libraries. They have gyms. They have an outdoor track, which you can't see right there. Like, it's a really dope place, and it's really affordable. Hence it, like, being Taiwanese sponsored, you know. Okay, let's do this. And this is the gym. You have to use a little QR code to get in. Hello. There we go, and we're in. One of the cool things they figured out about Taiwan is apparently there was a really good black market scene. Not good, bad, but like it was really big. They made receipts lottery tickets. So if you have a receipt, you take this and you do the lottery with it, and that's now encouraging people to get receipts and buy things, because, and apparently that like nearly destroyed the whole industry. But yeah, gorgeous freaking gym, and this equipment is so damn expensive. Like, this is usually with gyms, you don't just buy one brand, but they did here because they had a deal. They had to have. If they didn't have a deal, that was insane. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. One of the best things about traveling to a country like Taiwan, where I don't know the people, don't know the language, don't know the customs, don't know all the things that make it convenient for people, one of the best things about it is my brain gets so occupied with figuring things out here that it disconnects from like the Western world. Like all the politics, all the pop culture politics and drama and all that stuff just gets pushed out of my head. And then even though I'm in a new country and I have the stress of figuring it out, not knowing the language, the custom, the cultures, all that stuff, I get more relaxed doing this because now I'm out of all the stupid news, manufacturing, anxiety, and stress system. I freaking love it. So working out, lifting weights is really good for me because that's my meditation, that's my detox. My day is better when I lift weights. You add traveling somewhere new, like don't send me to a spa, don't send me on a cruise trip, don't, like, none of that matters. Send me to a new country where I have to like dodge snakes. I'm so happy with that. That's freaking great. I will do that in a freaking heartbeat, and I will feel better about it. So all my friends who may feel like stressed out at like politics, life, all that stuff, work out. It is so really big. You see how stupid I get on social media. That's because doing this pulls my mind away from all that stuff. I get just as stressed when I have time to like think and dwell on all the crap that's going on. If you need even more than that, go to another freaking country that you don't know, but you have to figure it out. And I promise, the stress of figuring out another country is so much less than the stress that is manufactured for you back home. That's my stupid take. Oh, mother goose. You ever like pick up the weight and you just get annoyed at yourself? You're like, come on, Kyle, did you really do this? You over-eager, stupid. That's what I feel like almost every single time. Come on. Then a couple of parcels. That's it for today. This community center, Wave Spring, is freaking, or Wave Sunshine. I've been calling it Wave Spring. Sorry, Wave Sunshine. I almost did it again. It's a great center. Like, yeah, I struggled a bit today finding like chest exercises. They don't really have enough cable machines. Cable machines, I'm gonna say, is like beginner to moderate lifting, not beginner lifting. This gym is very beginner lifting appropriate. It's great for general health. It is great for, you could do high rocks there, you could do CrossFit there. They have so much space, badminton, swimming, golf. Can you be a bodybuilder there? Not really, no. You could get a solid step into it, but actually like getting pro, no. You wanted to be like some Instagram fit model? Yeah, absolutely. You could do that there. All you have to do is be a fit girl. Sorry, I'm sure it takes more effort than that, but that is how it feels. Actually getting to like pro bodybuilding status there, or build there, no, not gonna happen. For 100 or 150 Taiwanese dollars a day, which is, I think that's like $3. I think it's pretty solid. If I was a little more motivated and focused while working out there, it would have been 2 hours even, and it would have been, I mean, that's what, like $1.50, $2. That really is worth it to me. Extremely worth it to me. It's just cool how Taiwan has these centers all over the place. While we were riding our bikes yesterday, I'm about to pass a cute girl and I'm talking myself like a maniac. I always get insecure about this stuff. While we were riding our bikes yesterday, we came across, it was maybe like a 2 hour, maybe to 3 hour bike ride. We came across, I'm not exaggerating, maybe 10 different buildings that were like, hey, this is a rest point if you want it. You can come in, it's air conditioned, we have water, we even have showers if you need it. And then we came across maybe 20 more like bathrooms. Just like somewhere along the way there would be a bathroom, and they look like shipping containers, like cut into quarters, and they were available. They were there for use. It's just very cool how much they take care of their citizens. It's how to put this. There's so many good things about this place and places like Philippines. Man, I love Philippines. That it's really hard to compare them, but you start like seeing the good and bad in each, or you start missing the good from each. Like here, just right across the street, a giant field, and in Manila, that doesn't happen. Kuya Kurt, my older brother, he does social media stuff for the Philippines. Take him out, check him out. He says Manila had to expand so hard and so fast that they didn't really consider parks until it was all built. It was there, they were done. And now all that property, there are a couple of fields around, all that property is like privately owned. They wanted to make it a park, they could, or they could build a giant building there. Where Taiwan seemed to be a little slower to develop, and it's gorgeous now, but they had time to think about this stuff. So it's little things like that. But then Philippines is as westernized as it can get. There's like zero friction trying to adapt there. Even when English is their second language, they speak better English than I do. They're just smiley, they're welcoming. Yeah, it's hard to not want to settle down in like several different places. Anyways, all right, I gotta go pack and get ready for the airport. Woo! Last time riding a bike in Thailand and it's raining and the ground's wet, and like an idiot, I am trying to record myself while doing it. But I like to entertain. No, this is stupid. I'm done. Putting it away. Every stupid time I try to fly, I get anxiety. It doesn't happen if it's like flying 3 days flying, flying 5 days flying 7 days flying. It's always when I get so used to being where I am. And I've been here for 2 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I have things figured out pretty well for 2 weeks. Can I pay rent? Can I pay my bills? Yeah, I have that all figured out. Can I, like, how to get money, how to get food, like everything's figured out. And I'm going back to the Philippines, which was easier. That was so much easier to figure out. But like, I just get anxiety over it. It's so dumb. I don't know why it is. It doesn't make me want to not fly. It becomes like that whole pregnant woman syndrome where like you have a kid and you're like, this is the worst, never again. And then a few months later, a year later, 2 years, however long, you're like, that was pretty cool. That was great. We should do it again. That's where I'm in that pregnancy phase where I'm like, I don't like this. This isn't fun. I don't want to travel. But then in a month, I'm gonna be like, oh, Taiwan was so much fun. Where's next? Where's the next adventure? Just fickle Kyle. So dumb. Like, however a girl is ever gonna be able to handle dating me, I'm so fake. Just changing day to freaking day. So we are traveling on this brand new bridge in Taipei. Just opened today. We are literally the first car on it. Woo! Let's go! First one. Nobody else has driven on this bridge yet.
No, not once. Not once.
I know you saw red lights, but those are like the escorts for us.
Fake news. Say hi. Say hi.
No, but really, it's been open 24 hours at this point.
Less than. It's so new that it doesn't even update on the maps.
No.
In fact, I tried to hire you a car to take you to the airport. And I was like, oh, I miss you. I want to spend more time with you. But also, they weren't factoring in the new bridge yet, so they don't on any of the maps yet.
No, I checked several maps and then but like less than 24 hours. But.
Yeah.
Yo, the Taipei departure terminal is really cool looking. I really like this. It's got like this wood freaking finish. Like most airports, they're like, hey, we're going to be as big and shiny as can be. Taiwan was like, nah, we're going to make you as comfortable. We want you to feel comfortable. Flying is stressful, so we're going to make this feel warm and inviting. I really like this. This is really refreshing. I would say this is because I'm homesick, but I don't even eat this at home. I'm gonna keep eating. Alright, this is it. My trip to Taiwan is done. So, this is my review of Taiwan. Alright, first coming into the country, it was clean. The highway was good. The area we stayed in, super bougie. It was a lot of copy and paste building. Wasn't in love with that. Everyone where I was staying was so friendly. They were so friendly. Every guy, every girl made eye contact, said hello. The second I got outside of the apartment complex, which it's a retirement community. So once I got out of the retirement community, nobody made eye contact. Well, very few people made eye contact. Most people my age or younger, no eye contact at all. Like staunchly, like you're me, and it's just like refusing to look. Like so much so it's unnatural. It felt a little isolating. The city is gorgeous. It's really nice. People would talk to me at the gym so easily, but it felt kind of isolating, kind of like New York. It is you could be lonely in a crowd,
type of feel. That's what I kind of felt there. I put myself out there quite a bit, working out with no headphones, making a lot of eye contact. Guys, it was really easy to talk to guys. Girls, not a chance. Like, they're passionately trying to avoid making eye contact, which is fine. You do whatever you want to do. I liked Taipei when it was natural. The buildings had personalities. Parks everywhere. Like, every single block had like somewhere to sit down and relax. I freaking love that. It was overcast. Clouds were overcast the whole time. Really liked that. I liked it there. I really did like it here. I don't know if I want to live here because I did feel a bit isolated, disconnected. Everything was so nice and new. I think it would be a rough living here until I found a community. I found like a group of people I could spend a lot of time with. It would be rough until then, but once I got them, I'd be like so happy. The girls were gorgeous. The guys were all freaking chiseled jawlines, handsome. The food wasn't super diverse, and the food I got was diverse was expensive. Like, eating the Taiwanese food, super cheap. I didn't realize Taiwan was so into fried food. Had no idea. And then when I ate, like, I wanted Burger King or I wanted like Mexican. Like, I did the math wrong and I ordered Mexican one night and it was 1,000 Taiwanese dollars. That's like $30 US for a single meal. And it was filling, but it was not anything special. Like, so all the food was good, but it just didn't seem to have a lot of variety of foods. There was a lot of ramen places, though, but like, yeah, I saw Taiwanese, American. Didn't see any Indian places when I looked for it. Didn't see any Filipino places. Didn't exist, and that surprises me because I met a couple of Filipinos here, but they were students. The city is very walkable. The public transit was freaking awesome. Yeah, final thoughts. I would want to visit here. I would be a little scared to move here full time because it seems like it's kind of hard to make connections. I'll be honest. If I was just a normal Taiwanese guy, I could see how you could feel very lonely very fast. This is my very tiny exposure to the city. Taiwanese guys, tell me if I'm wrong. As a foreigner, it was easier, but still wasn't great. Things were a little more expensive than I thought they would be, but not crazy amounts. Yeah, I had a great time. It really was a good time. I would love to come back. I would love to film a movie here. I would love to visit. Living here might be tough until I make a circle. I think that's it. I think that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is it. So this was my Taiwanese trip. People, please let me know, what type of stuff do you like seeing when I travel around like this? Do you want me staying in a single area and becoming a local? Like, hey, this is how you live like a local. This is how you do this. This is how you get groceries. Or do you want to be like a tourist and me jump every couple of days to a new location and explore new gyms, and or just pick a single location, go to a good gym and like try to make connections with people and develop a community? Like, what is best? What do you like? What do you want? Fitness has to be a part of it, but yeah, what you want. Thank you for watching. This is what I do. I travel around the world exploring cultures through their fitness. So give me a subscribe, give me a follow, check out my links, do all that jazz. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next adventure.